Hello, my name is Nicolas Marcoux. I'm MSSP architect, and today I'm very thrilled to present you Prisma SASE multi-tenant cloud management platform. Let's go to this brand new portal. So here I'm at the portal, and I'm going to showcase the power of this new platform. So it has summary, monitor, manage, and alerts menu. So I'm in the summary view of this master tenant called QA01. And this QA01, it's having 66 tenants. We have allocated bandwidth, allocated users. We have a glimpse of the total threats, those that are blocked and those that are unblocked. We have the total applications. We can know that on the unblocked threats, this HDFL tenant is having most of the issues. Similarly, it's having issues for risky URLs and risky application. And then we have the total network alerts. We have the breakdown by type, so remote network, service connection, mobile user, and in the network inventory, we have the number of remote networks and mobile users gateways. And finally, we have a view of the licenses. And for the next 7 days, 0 tenants are going to expire. And license distribution is as such. So most of them are using Prisma Access Enterprise, and some of them are using Prisma Access Business. So now what I can do is that I can have a look about HDFL. Let me click on it. And now it's going to reload all the widgets with this particular tenant information. So it helps me very quickly to zoom in this particular HDFL and reload data only for this particular tenant. So I'm not going over again the widgets, but you will have the same information. Now I can go to the monitor page, and in the monitor page, you can see that I'm still attached to HDFL only tenant. So I have information about the threat types, the threat trend, the threat summary. I can know that there are 4 users having a lot of critical threats. So for instance, Pimohan, and I have the source of the threats. So they are all coming from remote networks. Then the security rules. So if I click again to the master tenant, it will load the data, but for all the tenants. So here I have some visibility about the total high critical threats, block threats, unblocked threats, etc., etc. If I go to applications, again, I'm going to select the child tenant HDFL. And in the HDFL, is going to load all the widgets with valuable information. I can quickly see that all the trouble started of the risky application in beginning of April. I can also see that VoIP video traffic is the topmost used. We have risky application summary, top application by connections, the sources, again, the top users using risky application. So here we can see that it's different user as the threats. So here it's retail, and then security rules. So if I go to licenses, I can quickly see all the licenses and for all the tenants, and I can know what is the activation date and the expiration date. So it helps to manage the life cycle of the licenses. And finally, for the upgrade, we have a summary view of all the upcoming upgrades that are coming or that were recently done. And it will tell you when it's going to be scheduled the next upgrade and if you had issues. So you can really monitor and have a better source of information to track your upgrades. So now let me click on Manage, and I'm going to take a look about this particular HDFL tenant. Note that we have useful information, Prisma Access ID, Cortex Data Lake ID, Cloud Managed ID, that are usually required for when you open a case. So now if I click on HDFL, it's going to take me to the regular Cloud Managed portal. And this is in this portal where you will have all the information. So for the managing part, the inside part, so you will have all the details. And note that I did not log in. I was taken through directly, seamlessly to this particular tenant. So this is a regular landing page of Cloud Managed for Prisma Access for this particular tenant. And what is new is that here I have a menu where I can navigate back to the portal. So let me navigate back to the Q01, and then I'm going back to the portal with summary view and back with HDFL. So now what I can do is that I can show you also how we do tenant management. So in this tenant management, this is where we will create tenant. This is where we will manage licenses. And as you can see, actually QA01 is not the topmost level tenant. You have at the top MSQ QA and other tenants. So you can see it's very flexible, very hierarchical in order to represent a particular organization. So you can have sub folders in order to match the organization of a service provider and then their customers and enterprise. I can manage via the portal all the identity and access. This is role-based access control, and I can create either users, but also I can create users that are we call service account, and those service accounts are used for API. And by the way, I will finish in the API part. So let me go there. So in this tool, in Sonia, I just added a few API calls, and I can create the API, and that will list me all the tenants of this particular platform. So it's going to list all the tenants from the top level up to the child. So here you have all, from a flat perspective, all the tenants with all the UEID, parent ID, and then you can query as you want, and you have the remote networks, the IPsec tunnels, so all information is available programmatically. So this is very important because at both times you use the portal in order to monitor, troubleshoot, and you use the API gateway and API query in order to retrieve information and modify. And I can do GET request, I can do create, I can edit, I can delete. So all of that is possible. So this is the end of the demo. I hope you enjoy it. Again, this is a very powerful tool that was GA this week. I'm really thrilled about the product, and I'm even thrilled about what's coming next. So I will be happy to demonstrate further enhancement in the near future, and I wish you a good day. Bye-bye.